Are you experiencing a dip in your speech these days? Do you feel like I have been working on my speech for a while? Everything was going quite good, but suddenly I've hit a dip. And I think that the system is not working for me anymore. Or I don't know a way to get out of this dip. If this is you, then this video is designed specially for you. So this is Farrukh, once again, your certified Pro90d Speech Coach. And in this video, let's discuss the idea of ups and downs in your speech. Whatever you do in your life, the journey is not going to look like this. The journey is not going to be a smooth journey like this. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be failures and successes along the path. Same is the case with your speech. So, whenever you're working on your speech, expect to experience the highs and the lows. There are going to be times where you experience the highs, then you experience the lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. But is there a specific pattern that you are visualizing in this movement? Regardless of the highs and lows, the overall journey is moving upwards. You are experiencing the highs, you are experiencing the lows, but if you look at it, the overall journey is moving upwards. This happens when you consistently keep doing your speech practices, both your own personal private practices and then you getting out there and consistently using your new speaking style with people. Some are going to go well, some are not going to go so well. On some days, you're going to be speaking really well. On some days, you might not speak so well. Regardless of this factor, if you keep up the work on your speech, if you focus on the right things, if you do the right practices, if you go out there and use your new speaking style with people, the overall journey is going to move upwards. Now, let's discuss. You might be, okay, this makes sense, but right now I'm in a dip. Let me know how to get out of this dip. First thing, believe it or not, is just knowing that these dips are a part of the process. When you don't expect these dips to happen, then you feel like there is something wrong in the system. Then you feel like there is something wrong with me. Probably this isn't working for me. But the first thing, when you just realize that the dips are a part of the process, it won't make you less motivated. It won't get you out of working on your speech because you know that this is something that everybody experiences. Michael and myself, we have been working with various clients, and this happens with every single client. First thing that I want you to do is to expect these steps. Don't make them happen, but whenever they happen, just realize that they are a part of the process and they are there to help you out. Let me let you know how. Okay. So, another thing that I want you to do is listen to a lot of audios inside the speech system because most probably when you experience a speech dip, your thoughts and everything is going pretty negative. You feel like it's not working for me. I'm always going to struggle with this. I tried this system, this did not work, this happened, this did not work, this and that. So you keep saying those thoughts. A very important thing after making you realize that it's a part of the process is to listen a lot of audios inside the speech system. If you're already a part of the Pro90d speech system, listen to a lot of audios, listen to a lot of content from Michael, watch a lot of his videos, watch a lot of my videos, because during those times, your mind needs to hear a lot of this content that we are consistently making for you. This would start to change your thought process. This would start to change your belief system, which has a huge role to play in this speech journey. If on a speech day you feel like it's not working for me, I don't feel like doing the practices, this and that, all right, that's fine. Listen to a lot of content from Michael and myself. Listen to a lot of audios. Watch a lot of videos as much as you can. It will help you gain a lot of content about your speech, and it will change the content of your thoughts. Incredibly, incredibly important. That was the second thing. Now, moving on towards the third thing that I want you to do during the times where you're not speaking so well, go back and visualize the days where you were speaking well. If you're on your speech journey and right now you're at a time or this day, it's not working for you, you're not being able to speak well, in your mind, just go back and look at or visualize the days where you were speaking well. So sit, visualize, and think, hmm, that situation went pretty well. That situation went pretty well. It might be 1 week ago, it might be 1 month ago. And visualize yourself speaking in that scenario. How was my speech? Okay, so you visualize the whole scenario. The more you do that, the more you're reminding yourself that, okay, right now I'm in a dip, but look at the successes that I was experiencing. Look at how I was speaking. What are the things that I was doing during the times while I was speaking well? So you're visualizing yourself speaking well during the situations where you did speak well. And when you look out for your successes, you'll always, always find them. You'll look back and think, 1 week back with my mom, I had a great conversation. With my father, with my friends, with my partner, whomever it is, you'll start to visualize them. You'll start to get them in your mind. That was pretty good. Oh, that was pretty good. And then you start to see what were some of the things that you were doing during the times where you were speaking well. And this brings us to the next point. You try to incorporate those things into your speech. You realize right now I'm in a dip, probably because I'm not doing the things that I was doing during the times where I was speaking well. What were those things that I was doing well during the times where I was speaking well, which I'm not doing right now? Then you might look and see, probably I was breathing a lot more. Probably I was slowing down my speech a lot more. Probably I was using my hands a lot more. Probably I was trying to model Michael a lot more. It might be one of these things only. So you pick those things, what I was doing during the times where I was speaking well. And then out of those things, pick one thing that is the easiest for you to focus on, or that was the easiest for you to focus on, and start incorporating it right now in your speech. Oftentimes, we just need that one thing. If you're not experiencing a good speech day, and if you try to focus on a lot of stuff at the same time, let me extend, let me blend, let me model, let me articulate, let me finish my words, let me use my facial expressions, let me do this, let me do that, it just won't work because your mind might not be in a state right now to do all of those things. So pick one or two things that are the easiest for you to focus on and just focus on them. That might be something as simple as breathing more. That might be something as simple as slowing down, whatever it is, using your hands. Oftentimes, it's just one thing that brings us into our new speaking style. Look back and visualize what are the things that I was doing while I was speaking well. Select one or two of them, at least one, probably just one, and just bring it into your speech right now. So, whenever you start to do these things, you would visualize that you would start to get yourself out of these steps. And last but definitely not the least, whenever you experience a dip in your speech, work even harder. If you were listening to less audios, listen to more audios. If you were doing 15 minutes of modeling practice, do half an hour of modeling practice. If you were doing 15 minutes of free flow speaking, to half an hour of it or something like that. Increase the practices, increase getting yourself out there and using your new speaking style by focusing on that one thing that I just talked about. So you're working even harder on your speech when you're experiencing a dip. So it's like going down, but using that momentum to go back up higher. So you're using the movement downwards to build up the momentum to go upwards. And this time you go even higher. Listen, even higher than you were the last time. So remember, these dips are there to help you go even higher on the next try. Go even higher the next time as you go the last time. So don't fear these tips. These are there to help you out, take your speech journey towards the next level. And what you shall do in those steps I just talked about. If you consistently do those things, you're using the dips to your advantage, and they will be there helping you out to move further and further and further on your speech journey. I'll see you in the next one.